Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. Who pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point? But he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man. His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee. No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, with big differences in height and reach. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Lee.
This is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Mumbai, India, the Destroyer. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go. Round 1 is underway. I can't wait to see how this fight plays out because he told us on Thursday that despite his opponent's submission acumen, he's more than willing to engage him on the ground.
A lot of times guys fight with their ego. They try to go and fight their opponent in their spots. Let's see if this proves to be a very bad decision.
And they separate. Oh, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Caught that kick there.
Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the leg. So he is really starting to put it all together now and clearly seems to have found the timing of his opponent. Single collar tie now.
Good punch land.
They're certainly getting after it early. Oh, caught him flush with the head kick.
What a kick by this young man. he does a great job of disguising that technique. And before you know it, boom, he landed.
And he landed the right hand there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh! Huge kick to the head. Checks that leg kick.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, throws a straight punch and lands, so that is increasingly becoming an effective weapon for him tonight.
This is one of his best strikes. He's throwing it over and over again. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Glancing right hand upstairs. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range.
You cannot take too many of these big elbows from the clinch.
Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is.
And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Oh, that right hand is on point. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lee. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Now into his mouth.
Lands a strike down from the bottom. Nice work there by Lee. Solid strike on the ground. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Stop!
All right, breathe and recover. Nice work. You really pushed the pace that round. Excellent wrestling. I love your ground control. This round, we're going to do the same thing. Blast right through.
He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all waiting to his opponent.
So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt on a submission in the previous round, but the fighter lives to fight another round.
It was very, very close. If it's me and I'm his coach, I'm telling him, get right back to it. This time, he will not be able to survive.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. So he lands a combination of knees in the clinch. A lot of these going right to the head. We'll see if he can close the show from here.
And he's throwing everyone with the idea to finish the fight.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC.
Nice body right under the elbow. Massive knee lands from tie punch.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
A little single collar tie there. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to his pullage. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out.
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Let's go. Get him off you. Get him off.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
Oh, he's got the chokes. Look at him push the arm down, maybe stepping into a crucifix.
And he's out. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Pretty good right hand. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Tags him with the left. Lee's pass is denied. Back to his feet. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Collar tie. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Now a knee. Big head kick. Oh! Back to the jab now, no good. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. Battle for position here. How good is that right hand? All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Oh, nice.
Somehow stays in the fight.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
20 seconds left to go in round two. And they separate.
Big head kick land.
Effective jab there by Lee. 10 seconds remain in round two. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Check it, check it, check it.
fight back down to the ground and start thinking about submitting.
All right, nice job there by the corner after that previous round as our next round gets underway, and their fighter is undeterred. He was close on the submission in the previous round. He's going to get right back to it.
He's like a dog on a bone. He's going to continue to attack, until he eventually gets what he wants.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Lee's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from Bottom. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. I mean, how many can he take? Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. An attacking arm bar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Really remarkable to watch. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh, pretty good entry here on the double leg takedown. No good. Muay Thai plump.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful legs. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh. And a knee. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage. Oh!
He didn't like that left hand. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Single collar tie here. Lee gets in the clinch.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man, that cut looks terrible. He's bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped the fight with that cut at some point. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Powerful leg kick land. Punch over the top.
Oh, elbow to the head right out of the clinch. Good work there by Lee.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Battling for hooks. Lands with the right hand. Slips the left hand.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Oh, big knee!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, wow! Head kick.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very...
Oh! kick as well. Entertaining scrap so far. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Relax. Get back and recover. You've been knocked down before. No big deal. He's trained.
All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes. Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Oh, big knee there. Oh, nice job avoiding the damage from that elbow.
Big head kick lands.
And they separate. Oh, that kick is good. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done. What a performance!
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near-perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called to stop this contest at 48 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Destroyer.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.